Well, Ashley, good to catch up with you ahead of the new season. First of all, how's the shoulder?
Yeah, it's getting a lot better now. Obviously, I'm in throughout this week. It's a bit lonely in here. Not seeing all the boys, of course, but I can't wait to see them next week.
The boys are all back next week, of course. You're just doing a bit of prehab just to get that shoulder fully functional for you before you get going again, aren't you?
Yeah, of course. I've just got. I'm with Ali and Pabs. You know, just trying to get it going. Trying to get it moving. After it's been 5 weeks, it will be 6 weeks on Wednesday since the operation. So it's all on track.
It all ended a little bit flat for you, didn't it? The season was going so well. You were on a real rich goal scoring run. You were challenging Chris for the leading goal scorer, and it ended very abruptly for you.
Yeah, of course. And it was obviously a hard one to take. You know, with obviously one game to go, and then this happens, but. So be it, you know. We finished on a high, and that's the main thing. It's not about me. It's about how the team done throughout the season, and we've done terrific.
And lo and behold, Woody nicked the top goal scorer award at the death. But you must be quite pleased with the season you had, especially the way it finished. Yeah,
of course, definitely. I still didn't hit the target that I would have liked to set out at the start of the season, but I've got another year this year to hopefully correct that and get better on obviously last year. And
you're on an upward curve. That's the other thing. You know what this league's all about more now. You've got more experience at it, and some of the goals you were scoring were out of this world as the season went on.
Yeah, I know, and I didn't want it to stop come the end of the season, but obviously a season has to stop somewhere, and this year obviously I need to make sure I start off well.
Timing-wise, the injury I suppose came. If there is the right time when you can get a breather, spend a bit of time with the family and come back bouncing. While you've been away, of course, we've had the Europa League draw. What's your thoughts on Aberdeen?
Yeah, it's another challenger ahead of us. You know, it's going to be a tough game. Whoever we would have drew in the competition would have been a tough game. So will be one that the boys will look forward to, and hopefully we can go there and win.
Already being dubbed as the Battle of Britain. We could have gone to Kazakhstan, Albania, Andorra, Cyprus was mentioned at one stage, and lo and behold, we get someone in the British Isles. It's just the Burnley way, that, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, it couldn't be better for us, you know, and hopefully we will end up going through to the next round, and hopefully that's what we will try our best.
It all adds a little bit of spice to pre-season, doesn't it? Because in the past you play these warm-up games, everybody gets equal minutes, but suddenly thrust in the middle of that now, you've got a two-legged competitive tie against a fellow British side that's going to be up blood and thunder in many ways.
Yeah, definitely, and that's what we want. Even if it's a friendly game, everyone's up for it, you know. Everyone is a competitive game, and everyone wants to win. And we'll just take it in our stride, and each game as it comes, and when that arrives, then we will be really at it.
And there's a lot of talk about a two-pronged assault in terms of the league and the Europa League, and trying to marry those two together. Does that give you any worries, or are you quite happy to sort of bring the games on?
No, not at all. It's another game, you know. In the Championship, it's Saturday, Tuesday, so there's no different to being now in Europa and being a Thursday, Sunday, as they say.
You're a different animal next year. I mean, people are going to look at Burnley and perceive them to be more of an established, for want of a better term, Premier League side than maybe in previous seasons because of the finish, because of 7th place. Does that bring any added pressure? No, not really. We know as a group of players, a group of staff, that what we can achieve and what we have we'll set our own aims at the start of the season. So throughout the season we'll be on track, and it doesn't bring any different to a normal season. And just finally, you said you're in this week, Ash, it's building up nicely towards people being back in training. You'll still get a bit of downtime as well, spending time with the family, I guess. And how's your summer been?
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, it's been really good to spend time with them, to relax and put my feet up a little bit. But throughout this last month, just tried to get back into the swing of things as much as what I can do, and getting ready for next week.
We look forward to seeing you back. Thanks, Ash.
Cheers, Daz.